Right then, guys, good morning. It's, what time is it? It's 7:30 in the morning. I just literally uploaded the video to do with this rivet gun. Okay, it's not a bad bit of kit. I'd like to get more stuff like this from companies who are selling tools rather than jump starter packs. But I seem to get more jump starter packs and things like that, emails offered to me from Chinese companies than anything. But yeah, no, this is not bad at all. I like this. Now I've got to make a decision what I'm going to do with this, whether I'm going to donate it to my boys' school, which they do fitting, or keep it. My preferred option is to keep it, but I don't have any space in my toolbox. It's actually rammed. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. I know somebody's going to say, well, I'll have it. Well, yeah, make me an offer. Yeah. No, I'm joking, actually. Yeah, the postage for sending these things is quite horrendous, actually. Anyway, yeah, so I've got a joke for you. Little Timmy, he's got no legs, yeah, and his mates go around to go and take him out, yeah. Knock on the door, his mum answers, and they say, yeah, Timmy coming out to play? Mother says, oh, that's really nice of you, but you know Timmy's got no legs, he can't move anywhere. And the guys go, yeah, don't worry about it, we've got a plastic bag here, we can carry him. Ba-boom. Yeah, anyway, Timmy manages to get to the bus stop, yeah, bus pulls up, door opens, driver says, oh, hello little Timmy, how you getting on? Yeah, all right. Which reminds me, somewhere here I've got another leaflet that come through the door. Yeah, look at this, Connect Bus this time. This is a local company, and the workshop actually is not too far away in that distance, yeah. And yes, I have been looking there for work. Horrendous hours, and the pay isn't brilliant, and they didn't want me anyway. £24,000 a year, yeah. They're desperate, aren't they? They're desperate all the way round, and I can't see why this is happening, yeah. But instead of going to agencies, I suppose, and paying £600 to £2,000 to £3,000 to get employees, they're tempting people with this sort of thing. Now, if you worked at McDonald's to step up into a bus driver role, yeah, why not? Paid holiday, free training. Well, it's got two asterisks there. Free training. Well, it isn't, is it? Because they train you, you get your license, and then you're bound to the job, aren't you? Yeah. So you got to love people, haven't you? HGV driving, you don't have to deal with people all the time, do you? Yeah, I don't think that's an option for me. £24,000? No, that's before tax, isn't it? Yeah. So, guys, thank you very much for commenting on the last video. This is a follow-up to that video, okay, which has got 86 comments, yeah? 86 comments, and I will get through all of them today at some point, yeah? Which is astounding, really, and you put your opinions there, which is really good. And thanks for the people who have given me heads up, and also people who've donated recently. I'm not a charity case at the moment. It's not that cold here, and I do have certain techniques to keep warm. One of those is a meditation technique that the Tibetan monks use to melt snow. If you've ever heard of that, yeah. They can go up into a mountain, sit there naked, meditate, and melt snow around them. Yeah, it's not only the mind that does it; it's actually the breathing technique and creating body heat by breathing that does it. Yeah, although I have done it on times when I've been quite cold in a workshop and just thought myself warm. Yeah, the mind is a wonderful tool. It is very, very powerful. Yeah. But I'm also looking at Wim Hof. Have you ever heard of him? Wim Hof, he's the ice guy, yeah, who dives into cold lakes and what have you, and you don't get ill if you get yourself extremely cold, yeah, for some reason, which, yeah, okay, is a little bit off the bat, but, you know, before heating, what did people used to do? The UK actually isn't that bad. It's not that cold. It doesn't go down to -30, does it? No, so don't worry about me, I'm good. My boy has a heater upstairs as well, so that's all good, yeah. But the follow-up is, after the video, last week I got an email to ask me not to stoke the embers, as it were, because there are things afoot, okay. I can't tell you who sent me the email, but is somebody who is actually quite important in the overall trade, and everybody, the whole lot, are suffering from things like lack of fitters and keeping technicians. So things, as I say, are afoot. There are things happening, and I can't say any more than that. Not that I'm not allowed to, but I don't think it's the wisest thing to do. So fitters, at the end of the day, might actually be better off soon. Yeah, that depends how the employers, the whole industry, is going to respond to this. Okay. The biggest problem is getting employees into the trade, yeah, because as I said in the last video, young uns are not really interested in it, and it is a cultural thing. Yeah, some of you older guys, you probably, when you were a kid, yeah, you remember that you were knocking things together, weren't you, Meccano, yeah, or Lego building cars, or helping your old man do work, fixing things, or doing stuff on the driveway. And it's a no-no. Society's actually twisted things so people who are interested in fixing cars, they can't do it. So it's cultural. It is cultural because the internet is much easier, isn't it? Buy a video games console and play on them. Yeah? I know we all like playing games, don't we? But this generation that's come in now, the millennials and the newer generation, they're just simply not interested. They don't want to get their hands dirty, do they? It's up to them at the end of the day. Now, I personally think there's going to be a lot more automation, and manufacturers will make things last longer. Yeah, so there's less maintenance on board for these vehicles. Yeah, but with our trades, HGV trade, brakes, tyres, yeah, things that get damaged is a thing that a robot can't do. Whereas production automation, making things by robots, I think will come more relevant, and maybe even the fast food chains soon will have more automation, because even when you go to McDonald's and you tab up your menu, yeah, that's less people that they have employed to be on the tills. Yeah, so you see it happening anyway. It's inevitable. I see this on YouTube a few years ago, yeah, and as they always do, it's a panic, isn't it? Automation's coming, people are going to be out of work. Well, look what's happened now. They don't have enough employees all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't know where they've all gone. I really don't. It's not my thing anyway, but you've got to keep an eye on it, haven't you? You've got to keep an eye on it. Yeah. Personally, if somebody is coming into a job, they're doing it because they enjoy doing it, not just for a job. Yeah, so anyway, in the video I've just released, which is the Energy Tech one, I also mentioned a couple of blue spot tools. Yeah, I also got, you know what this is? It's a automatic center punch. Some of you guys know that this will take out glass if you push it against a glass window. Yeah. And yeah, I had to do that on my car because it locked me out again. Yeah, bitch. Anyway, yeah, last thing I want to say, you probably noticed now I'll start doing workshop tools. I'll see what I can do with what I've got. But I've also noticed while I'm fitting and while I'm working, I get tendonitis. I get slight tingling in my hands, and that's fairly normal for this trade, and it's a lot to do with musculoskeletal problems, yeah, which is muscles and posture, okay. And I took advantage of a cheap gym pass, so I'm paying a little bit of money to go to the gym, yeah. I've been doing it for a little while, actually weightlifting, not that you'll see it yet, yeah. Kettlebells, if you remember, help you get healthy. Yeah, I've still got them, and I'm going to do a few bits about the stuff that I've learned about muscles, posture, and the way you work. Because if you're pulling on one arm all the time, yeah, pulling on one arm all the time, and then you're doing hard bolts, for instance, with a long spanner, and then you're doing them up, pushing them, yeah, you're actually causing imbalances in your body, yeah. And what happens when you get backaches and you get muscle aches, things like that, it's a lot to do with the fact that your body is completely out of balance, yeah. Some of us guys have got really strong backs, lifting hubs onto stub axles, for instance, a trailer fitter thing, isn't it? Yeah, and what happens is that your back gets stronger, but your abs get weaker, and then you're out of balance, and then you get pains, and it's a lot to do with that. And you'll probably remember early on in some of the trailer fitter toolbox things, I was showing a few exercises and I was taking the piss, but I will do a few things that are a little bit more serious and bring awareness actually into using tools as well as what's in my toolbox. I think this is what I've worked out, yeah. So here's a little bit of a reveal. I promised I'd do it. How did I lose my tooth? Yeah, well, it's a combination of working for British Sugar and not wanting to waste sugar that we had to dump out of the pipes, yeah, which led me on to getting diabetes type 2, yeah. And what happens when you get conditions like that is that you get ill from it, yeah. But I had weak teeth. I pulled a bar across my face and smacked me in the face. It loosened the tooth and then it eventually fell out, yeah. I'm trying to get things sorted with a dentist now, but it's really expensive to get implants and stuff like that. So yeah, that's just a reveal for you. Yeah, I know not many people are interested, but I promised I would say how I'd done it, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, watch this space for the channel now. I've near enough decided what I'm going to do for the next 6 months anyway. I have had words with certain people who are not interested in using the toolbox for educating fitters because it comes down to culpability. Yeah, I don't know if you understand what that is. That's to do with responsibility. I.e., I am sponsored by a company, I'll show you something, you get hurt, they then sue the company for wrong information, for instance. So it's actually, yeah, it's quite a serious thing. Big companies are scared of being sued, yeah, even by their own employees for getting hurt at work. So to do it publicly with sponsorship and all that sort of thing, that won't happen. That won't happen because it all has to be official training providers, yeah. So that, yeah, that's a one. Doesn't mean to say I won't put tips and tricks in every now and then, but when it comes to product stuff, I don't know how to approach it yet, but you never know what might be in the pipeworks. You never know, a company might come along and say, yeah, I got these facilities and I want you to do this and that. And if, for instance, they want an employed trainer to do stuff like that, training on their product, yeah, like I say, technical trainer, then I would apply my video skills and make it so I'm sharing with a lot more people than just a classroom, yeah. So that's what it's about. It's a global thing, yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's information anyway, all right. Just an extra trailer fitters talk today, all right. And yeah, if you've any other ideas what you think I might be able to cover that you might be interested in, let me know. Let me know, okay, because yeah, it's always helpful to get feedback from you, and I do get a lot of feedback from you, which is great. I know what you're doing, which is very insightful. So keep it up, guys. Keep commenting. All right. So anyway, see you in the next video, and yeah, enjoy the weather we're having. All right. See you later.